So what was the last problem we did? And அங்க enter பண்ணிட்டியா? Right? So what was the last problem we were discussing? Example 34. Should we go to the next one? So 35 and what is the question?
Find the shortest of the point from the parabola y equal to x square.
Okay. So I want everybody to listen to this. So you have a parabola y is equal to x square. Correct? It's an upward parabola. Y is equal to x square. What is the other point given? 0, comma c. Yeah.
Where c is from 1 by
C belongs to
1 by both inclusive
closed interval half to
5.
okay. Shortest distance. Did you understand what is the meaning of this? See, had it been a fixed point, 0, comma c, had it been a fixed point, can you use the word shortest distance? Use பண்ணலாமா பண்ண முடியாது. So let's say that point is 0, comma c. Okay. First of all, what do you mean by shortest distance between these two? What do you mean by distance? Need not be always perpendicular. Remember, shortest distance is always perpendicular distance only between a point and a line. Need not be between a point and a curve. Where tangent? Okay, where should I draw the tangent? I don't know. So what I will do is I'll take a point h comma k. Like this, how many h comma k's can exist? Infinite number, right? So out of those infinite number, there is one point which is closer to this point C. They're asking what is that particular distance that we can find. Okay, how to proceed further? First of all, if I have to write the distance between both the points, what is the formula, guys? Root of h square plus k minus c the whole square. Okay. Instead of h comma k, I'll take it as x comma y itself. Okay. I'll tell you why I'm doing it. X, y. So that you will understand more than h comma k, I feel that you will be comfortable with x comma y because you can find out which function you're talking. But here, x square plus y minus c the whole square. If I call this as d, okay, what is their expectation? The d that we have taken should be least. So if it has to be least, I need to differentiate and proceed. But what is the challenge there? What is the challenge you're facing here? Square root you can't differentiate, no? If you do it now, you mean to say square root is stopping you from differentiating 3 and 4 x and y. So you have this as a function of x and y. Okay, when that is the case, then you need to convert it into a function of one variable. So what is better to convert? You have y is equal to x square. Can I take that x square and put it here and then convert it? Are you guys able to understand the steps? Right? So here d is a function of x comma y for your understanding and writing. So if you write something like this, f of x comma y, it means that f is a function of both variables x and y. So I have to convert it to x. For that, I will write it as root of x square plus x square minus c the whole square. This will be equal to d of x. Correct? You forgot. Now, what can I do with d dash of x? D dash of x and 1 by 2 root of x square plus x square minus c the whole square into 2x plus 2 into x square minus c into 2x. Correct? Divided by this thing is there. Any doubt in this text? First of all, 1 minute, 0 comma c will be somewhere over here. Where? You expanded and wrote it. Which one? This one. But this is x. How will then what happened to x square? After differentiating 1 by 2 root of whatever the function I wrote it. Okay, that's what I got. No, I made to simplify it. I thought I take the 2x outside and then solve it. Okay, is it clear in this step? So this one, what am I supposed to write it as? Equal to 0. So 2x into 1 plus 2x square minus 2c equal to 0. So 2x into 1 plus c value told they gave it between half and 5. Which one? This one. Chain rule. Understood or not? So this one cannot be 0 because d is equal to, so this is from d itself. So this value cannot be 0. So this one, it has to be equal to 0. So 2x into 1 plus 2x square minus 2c. So you need the value of c. Find the shortest distance of the point 0 comma c from the parabola y is equal to this. D of k, d of k. How did they eliminate 2x? Okay. One minute. You expand what? You expand inside the room equal to this. After this, which one? This one? Yes. It should be the same. So I'm just trying because it's a third degree equation. What needed is, see, I replace y with x square, right? I try to write d as a function of x, but still you should get the answer. I'm just checking how to use the value of that c. Let me try and see. Okay. See, 2x into this thing is there, right? One thing understand, x cannot be 0. Okay. So when x cannot be 0, can I write 1 plus 2x square is equal to 2c? So c will be equal to 1 plus 2x square divided by 2. But for c, they have given you the range of values. So 1 plus 2x square divided by 2 is greater than or equal to 1 by 2 and less than or equal to 5. That is the case. There will be range of x values. When there are range of x values, we have to find the range of x. Did you get the answer? How did you get c squares? Expand one, how will you get? X square plus x power 4 minus 2x square c plus c square. Okay. What did you do? Same, no? That's what I'm saying. When you expand, you're going to get the same thing. Okay, let's try with this and see. No? 1 plus 2x square by 2 is greater than or equal to half. Half and half will get cancelled. So 2x square is greater than or equal to 0. Similarly, 1 plus 2x square by 2 is less than or equal to 5. So 1 plus 2x square should be less than or equal to 10. 2x square should be less than or equal to 9. So from here, I can get x is greater than or equal to 0. And here I am getting x is less than or equal to 3 by 2. Okay. So I can't substitute each and every value and see. I need to have x square. Is there any benefit of replacing x square with 5? What did he get?
So they're not actually like
But how did they say that k is equal to 2c minus 1 is the least? Because you need to do the second derivative, right? This, that's what I'm saying. See, we substituted y as x square. That way, substituted x square as y. Okay. But you should still get the answer from here. No? So I need to prove that this is the least value. They are trying to say that c value can lie. So the meaning of the question is c value can lie somewhere between half to 5. Okay. From half to 5, let's say you are finding multiple distances. Out of all such distances, which one is the least value? You're able to visualize what I'm trying to say? So between these values, if you try to join to many points here, out of those infinite set of data, which one is the least value? For that, I have calculated what should be the value of x. But what did they do? So d dash of k is equal to 2c minus 1. Observe that k is less than 2c minus 1. So they use the concept of first derivative test. When the limit changes from negative to positive. When the limit changes from negative to positive, then that particular point they have taken it as the least point and they substitute it. But you should get it in this way also. So similar kind of problem, helicopter jump. One minute. This is greater than or equal. X value is and just give me some time. I'll think about this. Okay. Let's do the next one. Let's start with 36. So what is the 36th one? Tell the question. What is the 36th one, please?
Into vertical force at points A and B respectively.
Okay, 1 minute. AB,
AP,
AP,
yes, and BQ.
Okay, did they give the distance of separation between them?
Yes, sir.
So A and B are separated by a distance of 20 meters. Okay.
Yeah, the AB and B. The AB and BQ be two vertical poles at points A and B respectively. If AP is 60 meters, BQ is 22 meters, and AB is 20 meters. Then
1
find
minute. AB is 16 meter,
22.
BQ is 22.
Yes, sir.
Then this should be smaller. Correct?
Yes.
Uh,
And AB is 20 meters. Then find the distance of a point R on AB from the point A such that RP square plus RQ square is 50.
Okay, this distance, if I take it as x, I think this is an easy problem. So 20 minus x. So if this is p, if I join this, what should be the least?
RP square plus RQ square.
So RPP are the RP square plus RQ square is minimum, correct? So this is simple. I guess you guys can do it. How many variables are there in the problem? How many variables are there then? So one variable. Can you write RP square plus QR square in terms of that one variable? Can you? How? Nice by the system. 16 square plus x square under root is the same. Right, but RP square, right, is 16 square plus x square. Any doubt in this? Plus RQ square another. 22 square plus is equal to dm. One variable and d of x. Find the value of x by using d dash of x is equal to 0. So once you get d dash of x is equal to 0, do d double dash of x and tell me what is the answer. Can you guys try it? Tarush, Purida, Dinesh, Purida. In the problem, try to think of the previous. What is the answer? Anybody? Differentiate, man. What the answer? Hey, okay. You solve it and answer it. D dash of x over 4x minus 48. 4x minus 48. Up equated to 0. Up x and over x is equal to 10 meter. 10 meter is exactly the midpoint. Okay, when you take x is equal to 10 centimeter, do d double dash of x. D double dash of x and 4 up. Since 4 is greater than 0, x is equal to 10 will be the point of minimum. What will be the minimum value? They ask the minimum value then, or they ask what should be the distance out of the Distance means just say 10 meter from the point A. So at a distance of 10 meter from point A, we consider point R, then PR square plus QR square will be the least. Guys, are you able to understand these steps? So what did we do? First, we framed the equation. Then we did d dash of x is equal to 0. We found the critical point. Then we did the second derivative. Since the second derivative came out to be positive at the critical point, that critical point is a point of minimum. So never you right. So 36. Shall I move on? 37. What is the question? Tell me.
Length of three sides of a trapezium other than base are equal to 10 centimeters.
Okay, 1 minute. The length of three sides of a trapezium other than the base is equal to 10 centimeter.
Then find the area of the trapezium when it is maximum.
A, B, C, D. So the value of x can change. Find the area of the trapezium when it is maximum. Means what should be the value of x? Okay, I repeat it. What should be the value of x for this trapezium to have the maximum area? Okay, what is the area of a trapezium? So there are two ways to find. So one of the formula is half into base into sum of the parallel sides, or you can break it into two right angle triangles and take the rectangle. Okay, whichever is comfortable for you to proceed with that. So if I draw a perpendicular, if this is x, then how much is this distance? I repeat it again. If this either 10 and எடுத்துக்கலாமா? So the 10 and எடுத்தா how much will it be? So 10 is only this much. Then how much will this be? X minus 5, and this will also be x minus 2. Correct? So what is the area of the trapezium? Half into base into how much is the height, guys? How much is the height? Root of 10 square minus x minus 5 the whole square. Here also it is root of 10 square minus x minus 5 the whole square. So take the thing. So half into x minus 5 into root of 10 square minus of x minus 5 the whole square plus 10 into root of 10 square minus x minus 5 the whole square plus half into x minus 5 into root of 10 square minus of x minus 5. So what is common among all the three? So can I write it as root of 10 square minus of x minus 5 the whole square into x minus 5 plus 10? What is it? X is this total length. அப்ப இது 2x by 2 ன்னு இருக்கும்ல? Which one? Actually, we can take this as x. Way too complicated. இது x ன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம், இது x. Okay. So this will be root of 10 square minus x square, root of 10 square minus x square. I think this will be easier. You can eliminate the square. So half into x minus 5 into root of 10 square minus x square plus root of 10 square minus x square into 10 plus half into x minus 5 into root of 10 square minus x. This is how we want to take. Correct? Eduma? Where half? By x minus 5 will become x. Correct? Okay, wow. Now can you solve this? So root of 10 square minus x square into x by 2 plus x by 2 is x plus 10. I think this you can solve it and tell me what the value is. How did they put both as x? What happened? Differentiation. Right now, if you take the whole distance as x, you wrote it as x minus 5 by 2. You get x cancel. Correct now. What you wrote is right. X minus 10 by 2 would have learned. So what is the answer? This is area which is a function of x. Square root becomes little complication. That would work. What is the answer? X over. So what are you getting? 100 now, how can you write it? This is the equation you are getting. 1 by 2, see, when I differentiate this 1 by 2 root of 10 square minus x square into derivative of this is minus 2x into this is x plus 10 plus root of 10 square minus x square into derivative of x plus 10 is 1. Now when I take LCM, it becomes, so here it becomes minus 2x square plus 10. So here it is 200 minus 2x square. Or what I can do is 2 and 2 can get cancelled. Correct? If you cancel those, minus x square minus 10 plus 10 square minus x square minus 10x, correct? Minus x square minus 10x plus 10 square minus x square is equal to 0. So minus 2x square minus 10x plus 100 is equal to 0. I'm getting the same thing again. Why 200? I cancel the 2, no? But when I take minus x into x is minus x square. Minus 10x. Same only, no? So x square plus 5x minus 50 is equal to 0. So 50, what are the factors? 5 and 10? X minus 10, x plus 10 into x minus 5, no? ఇప్పుడు ప్లస్ number 15 if 10 is middle number is positive, no, correct, na? X plus 10 into x minus 5, so x will be 5. Are you able to understand? So x is 5. What about b double dash? So obviously it will be less only, but you have to show that step. See, though you are getting only one value here, okay, x is equal to 5, that is for sure the answer. But for the next step, you need to show the double derivative there. 1 mark is given. So double derivative, what are you supposed to prove? So you find a double dash of x and find a double dash of 5, and that value should be maximum or minimum problem. Then that value should be less than 0. So find a double dash of x and find a double dash of 5. That value should be less than 0. This one. A dash a double dash. Idua. A double dash is 0 to max. That is there, no, that big thing will come. So I push this root of 10 minus x, 10 square minus x square to the 0 set. So this will also be in the place of a double dash, sorry, a dash of a u by v square. Are you able to understand the concept? And shall we move on? Next, 38. So 38, what is the question?
Prove that the radius of the right circular radius curved surface area can be inscribed in a half of that
Okay, you have a right circular
center.
cylinder which can be inscribed in a. Okay, so here there are two words that you need to understand. You have a cone. So the meaning of given cone is its dimensions are fixed. Are you able to understand? The meaning of given is its dimensions are fixed. In this cone, you are able to inscribe a cylinder, and you can think of inscribing infinite number of cylinders. Out of those infinite number of cylinders, only one cylinder will have the greatest curved surface area, not the total surface. What is the curved surface area of a cylinder? It's 2 pi RH. So 2 pi r is the base into height. So 2 pi RH should be the least. But here, understand. If I take this as the center, then let's say the radius of the cone is capital R and the height of the cone is capital H. Is that right? Okay. Now, let's say the radius of the right circular cylinder is smaller. If I take this as smaller, and if I take this height to be small h, am I clear, guys? This is capital H. Then how much will this height be? Capital H minus h. Can I take this distance as r? Right? Can I take this distance as r? Now listen to this carefully. How many right? So curved surface area of the cylinder is how much? 2 pi r h. But the challenge here, can I directly start differentiating this? I cannot, because of what reason? Because when I say the cylinder can change, its radius can increase and height can decrease, or radius can decrease and height can increase, or either of them can increase or decrease simultaneously, so that this particular cylinder is able to get fit into this cone. Okay, so you have two variables. So my job is to convert it into one variable. So I need to take the information from the given set. So what is given there? Capital H and capital R are fixed. So can I write them in terms of capital H and capital R? This is a question. Can I do that? Yes. If I take this as alpha, this is also alpha. So I'm able to see two right angle triangles. I think they were sorted using similarity. So I'm going with trigonometry. Right? So if I take tan alpha, what is tan alpha? From the smaller triangle, tan alpha is capital H minus H divided by small r. From the bigger triangle, tan alpha is how much? Capital H by capital R. So they both are equal. Capital H by small r is equal to capital H by capital R. So capital H minus small h. Is that right? So will I be able to write small r? So what are they asking? Are they asking the relation between radius or something else? So radius கேக்குறாங்கல்ல. So what I will do is I leave the radius as it is and find h in terms of radius. So that when I differentiate this becomes a function of radius. You're able to understand what I'm doing? So let me call this as a days. So capital H minus H is equal to capital H by R into small r. So for small h will be how much? Capital H into 1 minus small r divided by capital. Can I write it like this? Yes or no? Is there any doubt in this? So let this be equation number 1. Let this be equation number 2. Take this 2 and substitute it in 1. Okay. Then you will get area is equal to how much? 2 pi r into capital H into 1 minus small r divided by capital R. So apply UV rule. Find out what is small r in terms of capital R and tell me the answer. Is there any doubt, guys? Is the logic clear? Capital H and capital R are the height and the radius of the cone. Is because what is given in the question? A cylinder is inscribed in a given cone, given up in a constant. Is there anyone who's finding it tough? Easy or okay or moderate or what is it? You have to practice. You will definitely have a problem. Okay. A dash differentiating with respect to small r. Actually, you need not see. Capital R by 2 is what we do. If you see this, right, you can write this as 2 pi h into r minus r square by capital R. If you differentiate this, a dash of smaller n over 2 pi h into 1 minus 2r divided by capital R, it will equate it to 0. 1 minus 2r divided by capital R is equal to 0. Upper small r will be equal to capital R by 2, and that is what they asked to do. Prove that the radius of the cylinder that can be inscribed is half of the radius of that of the cone. Correct question. The small r is equal to capital R by 2. This is what we have to do. Those who are online are able to understand, guys, what I did. Is there any doubt?
Sir, the right hand side is not clear, sir.
Right hand side not clear. Is it better now? Kuncho marker has got. Sorry about it. So 1 minus 2r divided by capital R is 0. Which small r is equal to capital R divided by. Nitish, is this clear?
Yes, sir. Now it's good.
Is that problem? Finish please. 1 minus 2r divided 1 minus 2r by capital R. This will go to the other side now. Now 1 is equal to 2r divided by capital R. Capital R in the background. So capital R by 2 is smaller. Okay, though we have got the answer, but what are you supposed to do in the exam? Double derivative and prove that is less than 0. Okay, you have to do it. So double derivative, how you find it? So a dash is 2 pi h into 1 minus 2r by r. Easy. A double dash, 2 pi h is a constant. Derivative of 1 is 0. 2r by r derivative is minus 2 by capital R. So it's a negative value. Hence it is maximum. Okay. This problem it is simple. Freedom. So can you guys try another one? What is the next one? I'll tell you if you can do it or not. Next topic. Are we doing miscellaneous by any chance? The topic is maximum minimum. We go to 6.5. We are ready to start 6. That's fine. You know the concept also. 39 what is the question?
Find the absolute maximum values function f by f of x equal to 2x cubed minus 3x squared.
1 minute.
Okay.
So f of x is what?
2x cubed
39. F of x is equal to 2x cube
minus 15x squared plus 36x plus 1 on the interval closed interval 1.
So if you see, you have done problems which are based on open interval till now. Now what are they asking? They are asking the absolute minimum and absolute maximum. So what is f dash of x? 6x square minus 30x plus 36. Okay. For minimum or maximum, what is the condition? F dash of x is equal to 0. When f dash of x is 0, can I write this as x square minus 5x plus 6 is 0? Which implies x minus 6 into x plus 1 is 0. Sorry. X minus 3 into x minus 2 is 0. Correct? Of x will be 2 or 3. Is it clear? Now what about f double dash of x? So when you're doing f double dash of x, remember you should not differentiate this. Why? Because I've removed the 6 from here. I skipped one step. So whenever you are doing the f double dash of x, always verify the value what you did before 0 and then do it. So I have to differentiate this. So how much will I get? 2x minus 30. Now substitute 2 and see. F double dash of 2 minus 6, which is less than 0. F double dash of 3 is how much? Plus 6, which is greater than 0. So this is the point of maximum. And this is the point of minimum. Now what you will do is they are asking you the values, right? So since they are asking you the values, our job is to find what is f of 2 and f of 3. Find out and tell me. Find out what is f of 2 and f of 3 and tell me. F of 2 is 29 now. F of 3 is so what should be the minimum value? 29 and the minimum value should be 28 and the maximum value should be 29. Correct? But check the answer. Will that reset the answer? They will have given 4 values because observe. This is where you need to understand the importance of closed interval. So in the open interval condition, what we did is we try to check where you get the minimum and the maximum value within that open interval. Means the extreme points are not included. Whereas in this case, what is happening? You are saying between 1 and 5, definitely I know that 2 is going to give me the maximum point and 3 is going to give me the minimum point. But there is a possibility where f of 1 could have also been maximum or minimum. Similarly, f of 5 could have also been maximum or minimum. So when you have closed interval, you need to check the function values at the extreme points also. So check it at extreme points. What is f of 1? 20, yeah. F of 5 and
24, sir.
f of 1 is 24. F of 5 and 56. You calculated or seeing the answer and telling. நீங்க பண்றது அதுல ஏதாவது தப்பு இருக்காங்க. Sometimes there will be a printing. That is the reason I asked you to. What you did it already. F of 5 now 125 into this thing. Actually, I'll get right. 125 into 250. 250 minus 15 into 4. 250 and the 15 4 is 6. So 250 and the 60 euro. 5, sorry. About 25 to 15 euro. 56. Correct, then? Okay. Either 24 correct. There is no mistake. No. So 29, 28, 24, 56. Now tell me which is the minimum value. So they asked you the absolute minimum value, right? That is. So we have written these values, but out of these, between the interval 1 to 5, which one is taking the least value? F of 124, and the maximum value is taken at f of 5, which is 56. You able to understand? So this is what you're supposed to do when you have a closed interval. Similarly, applying the same concept, try the next one.
Sir,
The next one is similar. Is it a similar one? I don't know the question. Okay. So what is the answer? So what is the function? Is it tough? Easy then. What is the question? Function.
When x square
You have those 1 by 3. Yeah, tell me.
12x power 4.
F of x is equal to 12x power 4 by 3.
Minus 6x power 1 by 3.
Correct. What are we supposed to do? So x equal 1 by 3. What is the interval?
Minus 1 to 1.
Minus 1 to 1 included. So f of minus 1 first itself, I find what is the answer? 12 plus 6, 18. You understood how I wrote? Because see, minus 1 is there, right? Minus 1 power 4 will become positive. Power anything can be there because 1 of. Okay. So similarly, f of 1 is how much? Obviously 12 minus 6, which is going to be 6. Okay. What is f dash of x? 48, or I can write it as 16 x power 1 by 3 minus 2x power minus 2 by 3. This should be equal to 0, which implies 8 into x power 1 by 3 is equal to x power minus 2 by 3. So, 8 into x will be equal to 8, x is 1 by 8. What is f of 1 by 8? 1 by 8, by the way, is lying between minus 1 to 1 accepted. Okay. What is f of 1 by 8? So 12 into, is there anyone having problem with exponents? 1 by 8, now I can write it as 1 by 2 power 3, the whole power 4 by 3, minus 6 into 1 by 2 power 3, the whole power 1 by 3. Now what will this have? So 12 by 16 either, minus 6 divided by 2. Did you guys understand what I did? So 1 power 4 by 3 is 1 only. 2 power 4 by 3 is 2 power 4. Another 16 I wrote it. So 12 by 16 is going to be 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 minus 3. How much is it? Minus 9 by 4. So you pick up which one is the least value and write it. So f of 1 by 8 has the least value and f of minus 1 has the maximum. Clear? See that which problem was it on the C? That alone I will explain it in the next class. I saw what they did, I understood, but next class I will share. Okay. So apart from that, concepts are clear, right? You know how to solve statement-based problems. So maximum the next 2 classes, what we do, we'll solve 6.5 alone. Let's not rush. You will see what we are supposed to do. Matrices they have started in school. Any of your schools? Matrices determinants for the system. We'll see if needed. We'll discuss matrices and determinants. So that first volume, then we can go to second. So keep revising. That's it. So those are online. Any doubt, please? Nitish?
Yes, sir. So for the closed interval, we need to check both the values, right?
Edra? Sir, 1 minute. Sir,
for the closed interval, we need to check both the values, up, lower and the
see,
upper.
for closed interval, so first you will find f dash of x, right? You will get values. So you need to check whether those values are lying between the closed interval. Okay. So you need to check at the extreme values also. So among all those values, whichever value is the least, at that value you need to take the minimum or the maximum depending on the problem.
Okay, sir.
Got it, Nitish?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Srinidhi and Harini, I hope you guys are clear, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good. Okay. Okay, then we can wind up.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, hope can we get the study material by next week?
I'll see that I've ordered it. It was supposed to come by next week. If it comes, I'll give it for sure. If not, I'll arrange some alternate.
Okay, sir. Since for checking the steps study
Okay.
material.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.